Hey guys, Kevin, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are back on Forza 7 with the Forza Touring cars. And I'm sorry I took a longer break than I expected to. I took about a 2-week break when I intended only a 1-week break. I know there's a couple videos in my break I took. So sorry about the break. You got some videos in between, but I know it's not the same as it has been, so I just want to apologize about that. But during my break, I realized I was kind of burnt out on recording. I think I still am to a little extent. I think once I get back into recording, I'll start enjoying it like I did before I got burnt out. Hopefully. As you guys have seen, hopefully yesterday y'all saw Sims Busting Out episode 9. That video was a pain to edit because of how long my recording session was for it, about an hour and a half. But other than that, I've been doing good. Like I said, just kind of burnt out on this. And also, like I've mentioned before, I do mock seasons on NR 2003. I've been running a couple of those. And recently I got the desire to finish one I never finished. Last time I touched it was 5 months ago. It was something I was doing before I even came back to YouTube, before I even thought about coming back to YouTube. And I had been posting those results of those races onto Reddit, because on r/NR2003 I saw other people doing it, and I thought, why not? I think it'd be cool to share this with people. And I left off 5 months ago with 3 races left in the season. So during my break, I went and finished that and put it on my Reddit. Maybe I'll leave a link to my Reddit in the description if y'all want to see that. But anyways, long intro out of the way. We're here at Brands Hatch for the Brands Hatch 42. We're going to be running the Indy circuit, 35 laps in the rain. I guess before we get too far into this, I'm going to go over your point standings, and then we'll talk a little bit about the race going in. Alright, so your point standings. So your points leader with 80 points and 3 wins is me. I've had a hot start to the season of winning 3 of the first 4 races. I'm off to a hot start. It's not going to last forever. For those of you, I get it, trust me. I know y'all probably don't hate me, but y'all probably do get tired of seeing me win all the time, trust me. I get it. But off to a hot start here. See if it continues today. I don't know. This is a track I've struggled with. It really is. Second, with 36 points and 1 win, is Katie Goff. Third, with 31 points, is Bryce Ewart. Fourth, with 24 points, is Kurt Elliott. Fifth, with 19 points, is Lexa Patterson. 6th with 18 points is Carissa Nasato. 7th with 16 points is Susan Graves. 8th with 15 points is Connor Snelling. And last and 9th with 12 points is Barrett Sims. Okay, so with that all out of the way. So coming into this race, like I said, this is a track I've struggled with in the past. I don't know. I don't really know what to expect here. It's going to be a difficult race, definitely. I already struggled here as is. You add rain into the mix, and the cars are going to be even harder to drive. It's going to be difficult. Other than that, I don't really have any predictions on who's going to run well. Connor Snelling, Barrett Sims, and Susan Graves all really need good runs. All bottom 3 in points. Barrett Sims especially. I think he needs a good point. He needs a good day. Because Susan Graves and Connor Snelling have shown they can run up front. I haven't really seen that from Barrett Sims, so I think that team needs to turn it around today. Looking at the radar, if he's good in the rain, he's going to have a good day. But with that being said, so today for this race, I've decided we're going to experiment with the weather in this. For race 4, I'm just going to admit I lied to you guys a little bit, because when it came to the weather, as you see, there's the probabilities here. I had all the probabilities set to 100%. I knew how the weather was going to play out, and my bad on that. I'm sorry. So today, I decided we're going to change that up. So you see, we're going to start with the light rain, light drizzle here. Actually, I'll turn that up to light rain rather than drizzle, because I think it'd make a little more sense. Actually, no. Keep it at drizzle so I don't have to load the game again, or load the track. Okay, so we're going to start with the light drizzle, nothing too bad. Track is going to be wet, but nothing crazy. And then, halfway through the race, so probably around, it's 35 lap race, so probably around lap 20 or so, around lap 17, 18. There's a 60% chance that the rain picks up, and we switch to moderate rain. So 60% chance that the rain picks up. And then at the end of the race, probably around lap 25, lap 30, there's a 40% chance that the rain stops altogether and it just goes to looming clouds. Which means it's just going to be dark clouds. So, yeah. So, halfway through the race, we got a 60% chance of the rain to start coming down heavier. And then at the end, we've got a 40% chance of it to stop raining altogether. So, it's going to be an interesting race. So, yeah, you've got to expect the unexpected here. If you're good in the rain, well, you've got to hope that that rain keeps coming down. And if you're not, then you've got to hope it dries up by the end. But with that all out of the way, almost 10-minute intro, good God. With that out of the way, let's get into it. And also, for race 4, as y'all saw at the beginning, put a little tribute to Kyle Busch in there, who a couple weeks ago sadly passed away just before the Coca-Cola 600. I was never a Kyle Busch fan growing up. As for those of you who've been watching the channel for a long time, you guys know I was a Dale Jr. fan growing up, and that Richmond race cemented I hated Kyle Busch. And then you add that he was just an aggressive driver, one of the best to ever damn do it though. But he was an aggressive driver, and he won a lot, which is a combination to make you hate someone. And then I became a Kyle Larson fan once Dale Jr. retired, and my hate for Kyle Busch didn't really stop because Chicagoland 2018, looking back at it, was an amazing finish, and I can look back at that finish being like, that's awesome. But at the time, I was not very happy. It's my first year solely rooting for Kyle Larson. Like, Junior's retired, so I'm fully on this new guy that I've decided I'm going to root for. And yeah, it's like Kyle Busch like saying, hey, you're not getting away with this new guy you got. But as the years went on, I started to like Kyle Busch a lot more, and it really upset me. Like I'm assuming a lot of you NASCAR fans did when Kyle Busch passed away. So I wanted to at least put that in there. And for today's video, wearing this shirt right here. My mom bought it for me. But in memory of Kyle Busch, because like I said, I did not take his passing well, like a lot of us in the NASCAR community. And my mom could very obviously see I did not take his passing well, so she got me this shirt. And I've also got another Kyle Busch shirt. This is just a normal Kyle Busch shirt. I would wear this, but it's dirty. I wore it the other day. But yeah. So, let's do this in honor. So in honor of Kyle Busch, let's get into it. Alrighty. We're starting towards the back here, and the green flag is in the air for the Brands Hatch 42 here at Brands Hatch. Obviously, alright, already into the back of Bryce Ewert here. Almost ran him off the track there, more contact. So slide into 8th here. Lexa Patterson looking to make... She gets by me on the inside, and I fall down to last immediately. Alright, it's fine. It's still early. We got 35 laps of this. Okay. Look on the inside. Oh, God. Okay. Alright, so 1 lap in the books. I've lost 2 positions since the start. Oh, good God. It locked up bad there. So, not off to a good start, but like I said, it's a long race. And then as this run goes on, as the race goes on, we'll find out, and I'll get better and settle in, and we'll be able to determine if my car is good in the rain or not, which will let me know what I should be rooting for here. Whether I should be rooting for it to dry up or rain heavier. And I'm assuming that if the probability fails, it stays where it's at. Oh, God. Which I guess makes sense. But I'm struggling right now. Like I said, before the season started, I tuned this thing because it was just bad. Like, this is easily the worst of these cars, which is why I chose it. Wanted to give myself a bit of a challenge, but that didn't mean I wasn't going to tune it and try to make it a little better. Which that tune definitely is the reason why I've won 2 or 3 of the first 4 races. But its shortcomings I feel like are definitely showing right now. Plus, like I said, I ran a couple test races at the Top Gear test track, and I only tuned this thing until I could not finish last. And in the final test race I did, I finished 4th. So I didn't tune this thing to be unbeatable. I just tuned it to be better. I just wanted it to be competitive. God. So this might be our first, I just run last all race long race of the season. God. The brakes are just not doing it right now. God. I'm struggling right now, man. I'm struggling so bad. Oh, God. Alright, well. Hopefully I get better as the race goes on. I think my issue, maybe I'm just getting on the brakes too late. I'm definitely slowing down too much for this turn now. Okay, I'm making progress. I am making progress. I am making progress. It's a tough one. Okay. So, I definitely think I'm getting better. My question is, would I be better in the dry than the wet? That I don't really know. And I don't, if I'm being completely honest, that's not a question I'm going to have answered until I get one, until we get dry. If it doesn't dry up, I'll never know. But I'm making up ground here, so maybe I don't want it to dry up. It'd be better for me if it stayed raining. This car's a handful. It's really a handful right now. God. Thought I was getting a really good run through there, and all the speed I got was too much for me to be able to slow down going in that final turn. This is tough, man. I told you guys this would be a struggle. That's why I said don't expect me to do great here. I've struggled here. This track I've struggled with in the past. I'm pretty sure I've won here before, but not very often. I am getting better, though. I can tell I'm getting better. I'm curious, who's leading right now? Kurt Elliott and Barrett Sims is second. Where's his good points that he's needing? God, my ear itches so bad. Holy crap, I might actually be able to make a pass here. Alright, we're approaching the halfway point here. So, just under halfway, and I've not made a single pass. This does not bode well for me. Alright, got by Alexa Patterson. I'm up to 8th now. Now I might take 7th from Susan Graves here. And I got it. Okay. Alright. We're making progress. Oof. Sent it hard on the inside there. Sorry, E-work, but I want this spot. Alright, up to 6th. Alright, going on the inside of Krishna Sato here. Alright, up to 5th. Okay. Dang it, I was wanting to do a silent lap 18, but I don't think I did. Unless I did, in which props to me. Because that was, God, Kyle Busch's main number through his career. Maybe I'll just edit my... No. I was going to say I'll mute myself in editing, but no, I wouldn't do that. Okay, got past Katie Goff there for 4th. That felt good right there. That big first turn right there, that felt great, actually. Able to use that rumble strip. Keep a good bit of speed through there. Okay. Now, problem here is, well, no. I set it to moderate rain. I didn't set it to light rain, that's right. So, I think the moderate rain failed. And I think this is still a drizzle. Yeah, this is still a drizzle. It has to be. I kinda don't want it to stop raining because I'm doing good in the rain right now. I'm doing good here. I don't want it to stop raining. But I don't have any say in what it does here. Yeah, I went. Yeah, I carried too much speed going in there. Alright, let's do an onboard lap here. Might be a bad idea, but screw it. Okay. Onboard lap, I gained some time. The last couple times I've done that, I lost a bunch of time. But, if anything, I think I don't want to say I ran better that lap, but I definitely felt very comfortable that lap. I definitely ran that turn better right there. I feel like I'm not saying much, but I feel like there's not much to say here. I'm kind of just trying to concentrate. Especially as the race has gotten better. There's no reason to complain about the car, because the car's driving good right now. Driving great. If anything, I'm the fastest car on the racetrack. Alright, trying to get by Connor Snelling here, Connor Snelling was 8th in points. He needed a really good run today. Looks like he's going to get it. Currently on the podium right now. I'm most likely going to get by him here, but even still, a 4th place finish isn't bad. Number 28 Chevy Cruze right now. She's a fast one. Oh, it stopped raining. It stopped raining. Uh-oh. So, it looks like these last 10 laps, there's no more rain. And there's not a lot of resting water on the racetrack. So, this track might get close to being completely dry by the end of this. So now, we'll see what my car does. Was my car better in the rain? Or was it better in the dry? If it's better in the dry, then I think I'll win this thing. Oh God. I might have been better in the rain. Alright, the car's it's gone to shit again. Alright, yeah. It was better in the rain. I can't win this thing, man. It's over. God damn it. It was so good. Now this car just can't drive for shit anymore. It just feels like all my grip is gone. Which is funny, because you'd expect to have more grip when it's dry, but no. I had all the grip in the world when it was wet. Now it's dried up, I've got no grip, man. I just feel like I'm struggling to get power down so much right now. Struggling to brake. I mean, I'm staying with them. I've caught back up to them, but at this point, I don't think I have time. I don't know, maybe I can win it, but I'm not too optimistic here. I mean, it's tough, man. Like, I'm so close. But I just don't... The car just can't do what I need it to do anymore. This sucks, man. I was so close. I just don't think the car's got it anymore. I mean, yeah, like right there. Just completely locks up. It's like, I've got no grip. I've got no grip. Like, I'm gonna say it again, like, when it was raining, I had all the grip in the world. But now, I feel like my wheels are made, it feels like my tires are made of ice. It feels like my brakes are a liquid. I mean, I've got no grip in my... Can't get slowed down for crap. Yeah, I had it, man. If it kept raining, I had it. The car was so fast and it drove so well. Like, I don't think they had anything for me. But now I don't have anything for them. I was so close to a podium finish, too. I mean, I've got a big points lead, so I'll most likely still be the points leader, but... it's just annoying, man. I think this was a race winner. I think it was. And then it stopped raining. If I can at least get a podium, I guess I'll be happy with that. Sorry, Connor. Nope. Nothing. I had nothing for him. 4th place, I guess, isn't too bad, but God, it was such a good car. And then it stopped raining, and the car went to shit. I had nothing for him after that. Once it stopped raining, I had nothing for him. Alright, well, I'm gonna calculate the points, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so I've calculated your points, but first, let's go through our finishing order. So your race winner, getting his first win of the season, is Kurt Elliott. Finishing second with a much needed good run, as I mentioned before the race, was Barrett Sims. Third, with another driver who I said needed a good run today, is Connor Snelling. Not too worried about him because, like he's shown today and like he's shown other races this season, he can perform. Fourth is me. Had a strong car, and like I said, it was really good in the rain, but once it dried up, I felt like basically all my grip ran away. And it was so much harder to brake. I don't know why. You'd assume once it dried up, get more grip, and brakes work better, but it was the opposite. I don't know why. I think I had a car that could have won if it stayed raining, but it dried up, and you know, it is what it is. Fifth was Katie Goff. Sixth, Bryce Ewert. Seventh, Kristen Sato. Eighth, Susan Graves. Round out the field in ninth with a unusually bad finish. Was defending champion Lexa Patterson. So now, with your finishing results out of the way, let's look at your new point standings. Still your points leader with 87 points and 3 wins is me. Had a big points lead, and I didn't have a bad finish. I didn't. It feels like it because I know I could have gone up there and won, but 4th place finish is still a good finish. And my big points lead was able to keep me first in points. Second in points, 49 points and 1 win, is Kurt Elliott. I believe he was 4th in points coming in. So the win was able to shoot him up to 2nd in points. And that's also helps that he got 6 bonus points for leading the most laps and being the only lap leader today. Third, with 41 points and 1 win, is Katie Goff. Fifth, with 35 points, is Bryce Ewert. Fifth, with 22 points, is Connor Snelling. Said needed a good run, and he got it. Boosted him up from 7th in points to 5th. Good run for him. Kristen Sato, 6th with 21 points. Tied 7th in points with 20 points each are Lexa Patterson and Barrett Sims. A really good run for Barrett Sims and a really bad run for Lexa. Evens out, they're both now 7th in points. Barrett didn't move up a whole lot, but it's some good momentum, and it helps him close him in, because if he has another good run, he's within 2 points of Connor Snelling, who's 5th in points. So being 5th in points is within reach for him now. And last in points, 18 points, is Susan Graves. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time we will be at Nürburgring for the Nürburgring 42, 13 laps around the Grand Prix circuit. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. And I guess I want to dedicate this video to the man I'm wearing on my shirt right now, to Kyle Busch. No, you can't hear this. Kyle Busch, we miss you, and I didn't realize how much you meant to me until you were gone. So thank you. This video and 4th place finishes to you. I know I struggle with this, but I appreciate life, guys, and it's too short to not to. Stay rowdy, everyone. Take it easy.